Hey guys, it's Dallas, and today I'm going to be doing the Little Monsters activity for the Gaga blog. More specifically, I'm going to be talking to you guys about my personal connection with Lady Gaga. Growing up, I was one of those kids that was never super confident in the way that they looked or just pretty much anything I was involved in. I was not the good looking sibling or the smartest in my class or any of that. And rather than trying to like overcome those things, I felt like I would always just kind of get buried by doubt and just all other people's opinions and thoughts on me. Like going off of what Claire said, not only would I have those personal thoughts and feelings, but I would listen to what other people said. Like I would get called fairy or faggot or freak, and all these other things would be put on me, and it developed like a personal connection to those words that was like rooted in me, and I started believing it rather than thinking, oh, let me reclaim these words, let me reclaim an identity of myself. And it really wasn't until I started seeing Lady Gaga in headlines and on TV and music videos, award shows, all that, that I started realizing that being those things is something that should be celebrated. And that if I truly put my mind to my goals and my dreams, I could accomplish anything. And it wasn't until I really heard the Lady Gaga talk at, I think it was at the Madison Square Garden concert for the Fame Monster ball, that she was talking and had this quote that I actually still have on my phone today, and I wrote it down and I want to share it with you guys. She said, "I want you to reject anyone or anything that has ever made you feel like you don't belong, or don't fit in, or made you feel like you're not good enough, or not pretty enough, or thin enough, or can't sing a song well enough, or dance well enough, or write a song well enough, or like you'll never win a Grammy, or you'll never sell out Madison Square Garden. You just remember that you're a goddamn superstar and you were born this way." And I felt like I said before, I could achieve anything if I put my mind to it after hearing that. And like I said, I still have that video on my phone and I do look at it regularly. And some people might think that's silly, or it's like, okay, like find something else as a motivator, but it just was and still is something to me that means so much. Like, for instance, my dad left when I was about like 17, 18 years old, right as the time I was finishing up high school. And right before he did, he told me that my dreams weren't obtainable, that they were not something I should be going for. And it really just messed me up in the sense where not only him leaving made it more difficult, but him saying that. And I remember watching that video and thinking, I can do this. I can achieve these goals. I don't care what he says. I don't care what other people say. I will do this. Like Gaga said, I can do it. Like, I know it sounds kind of silly, like putting all of my eggs in that basket, but I just remember being that like 10, 11, 12-year old kid hearing that and believing that so like fervently and so deeply that I was like, I'm going to take what she was saying rather than what all these other people had said to me, whether it be my dad, my classmates, my family, just other people. And I'm going to push all that back, push all of that away, and accept that I am a superstar and I was born this way. Not only was I able to do that, the things that I was talking about. Like, I wanted to be an art major. I wanted to go to school for art. I wanted to leave Daytona and just start a new life for myself. And I did that. And on the other end of the spectrum, too, like with the Born This Way, I was definitely one of those kids, like I said before, that I wasn't like the most conventionally attractive, or I wasn't like super like firm in my sexuality, even. And it was one of those things, too, where I just closeted myself because I was afraid, as a mixture of just not looking the way I thought. I didn't think I was capable of being loved, but also because I was getting called fairy and faggot and freak, and I didn't want to have those, connotations or those labels be put on me. So I closed myself off. But when I got to know Gaga, like maybe not on a personal level, but in the sense where I knew what she believed in and I knew that she believed in me and all her other little monsters, I was able to kind of overcome those things slowly but surely. And I can remember listening to Born This Way, and I can remember just watching her music videos when I was having like the roughest days and being like, she believes in me. Like I had other family and friends obviously who did, but knowing that someone who was able to sell out Madison Square Garden, win a Grammy, do all the things that people said she couldn't do, knowing someone like that believed in me and loved me and cared for me in like this like around sense, it just really helped me get through a lot of things. So that's my personal connection to Lady Gaga, and I can't wait to hear about all of yours as well. Thank you.